What's going on? What's going on? Back at y'all again. Now, Browns and the Broncos. That was a primetime game if I've ever seen one. Jameis Winston was doing Jameis Winston things. Almost 400 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, 3 picks. The Jameis Winston experience, as we all know. But Bo Nix, man, that man is, whoo. Bo Nix is a hell of a quarterback, and I'm rooting for the man. I really am. Like he's grown on me since he's gotten drafted. Since they've given him the opportunity, he's using Marvin Mims and Cortland Sutton, and he's getting them involved more than Drew Lock ever did, or more than Russ ever did. But the problem with Russ in Denver was that it wasn't compatible. With Bo Nix, it feels like it's compatible. It feels like Sean Payton does a lot better with smaller quarterbacks. He doesn't do well with the 6 foot guys whatsoever. He likes his guys to be probably around the 5'10" mark, 5'11" mark. If you hit 6 foot, you're just not Sean Payton's, MO. But Bo Nix, man, he's a baller, man. And for him to win that game last night, it keeps them in the playoff hunt. Keeps them right there with everybody else, searching for that playoff spot. Now, my question is, right, and this is a bigger question, what is going to happen with Deshaun Watson? Because with Deshaun Watson, the offense just looked lost. It looked lost. It looked horrific. It looked terrible. They barely could get down the field successfully. Now, Jameis Winston is coming in there and he's just like, hey, Jerry Jeudy. Hey, Cedric Tillman. Yeah, y'all getting the ball. David Njoku. I got playmakers around me. I'm going to get them the ball. And that's what he's been doing. Jerry Jeudy has been sensational since Jameis Winston has taken the helm. And I don't even know, what Deshaun Watson could do to get his job back. He can't. Because Winston just came in here as a backup. He came in here as I think he was the 3rd-string quarterback. And guess what? He came in here and he did what he was supposed to do. He was winning games. So now you got Watson, who could barely win you a game and barely get down the field. And now you got Winston, who's getting you down the field, scoring, putting up 20, 30 points a game. I mean, Watson, count your days, buddy. Count your days. Because if they would have started Winston at the beginning of the season, they might be in a wild card or at least in the hunt. I just don't think I don't think Cleveland is going to stay with Deshaun Watson. That will go down as one of the worst trades in history. The worst trades in history. A guy who used to be a top 3 quarterback that hadn't played in 2-3 years, and you guys signed him to $300 million, and this is what you get? You get injury after injury, no scores, turning the ball over left and right. And it's not that it's Cleveland, because look at what Winston is doing. So it's not Cleveland. It's not Cleveland at all. It is strictly Deshaun Watson. So I ain't gonna lie, a full season of Jameis Winston, I'm all for it right now. Because what he is showing is that Jeudy, Cedric Tillman, and Njoku are my playmakers, and they just need the ball. And that's what Jameis Winston does. Now, if you go ask Mike Evans, guess what? Jameis Winston's going to get me the ball. Because he's going to throw it 30, 40 times. Now, whether he throws it to the defense or throws it to me is a whole nother question. But he's going to give me the opportunity. And that's what Jameis Winston does for his playmakers. He gives them opportunities, which is nothing that Deshaun Watson could even fathom. So, I'm wondering, do you stay with Deshaun Watson or do you go with Jameis Winston? If I'm Cleveland, I'm going with Jameis Winston and I'm cutting bait with Deshaun Watson because ain't nobody going to take him. There's nobody in the league that is going to take Deshaun Watson at this point. He might as well just see himself out the league. I don't look at him as a second string or third string QB. And it's not like I don't like Deshaun Watson. It's just he's fallen so far off. Like, what is there to repair? You can't repair the way that he's playing because he's playing terribly. He was playing terribly. And, like, it's not injuries. It's not he don't know the offense. He's just playing terribly. So, let me know what y'all think in the comments. I will see y'all in my next video. I'm out.